Good morning, my dear students. I hope you all are fine and good at home. And I hope you are doing your work nicely. In the last class, we have started pictograph. I think you all have done that exercise which I have given in the homework. But that exercise is not still completed. Few questions are left which we are going to discuss today, which we are going to do today, my dear. I hope you all have completed the last whatever I have given. Now today, my dear, hopefully now we are going to begin with a new thing about that chapter. Again, we will discuss some of the questions from pictograph, and then later onwards we are going to move on with the bar graph. So today, my dear students, I am hoping this also that you are practicing all whatever has been given to you every day, or we are assigning to you every day, so that you can solve all kind of questions nicely. So, as in the last class about pictograph I have discussed, and I hope that you all have enjoyed doing that chapter, isn't it? You have to make the symbols, you have to make the different kinds of pictures for representing the data, and you all must have enjoyed that doing. Okay, now with the same exercise, with the same chapter, we are going to move ahead. Let's move on. Data representation. I have already said in the last class that what is data representation. When we are doing the representation or sorting of data, when we are collecting the information, that is the data, we are knowing this. And when that collection of information we are sorting out with the help of the symbols, with the help of the pictures, that is called as data representation. You can see here, when we write the number of different objects in a group, we call it data. Or we can simply say data is a collection of information. Okay, sorting of the information, gathering of the information. Okay. So now students, we are going to learn pictograph again. Okay, little bit I will give the quick review to you. Okay, recap, and then we will move on ahead with the bar graph. Okay, we have discussed about the vertical and the horizontal bar graph. Okay, in that it was given that we are going to discuss, we are going to elaborate today. Okay, let's do. A pictograph gives information with the pictures or symbols. Okay. In a pictograph, the same type of picture or symbol is used to represent specific number of objects. Okay, same kind of pictures we can use to represent a specific number of objects. Okay, that we have done. Picture symbols used are simple and clear, and we are using the pictures and the symbol for representing the data which we have sorted out. It makes the work looks beautiful more, and it makes the work clear and easier. The quantity represented by each symbol is mentioned clearly with the help of key or scale. We can mention what one specific symbol or the data, the picture which you are using, what one picture is representing and how much that one picture is representing. With the help of the key and the scale, we used to mention it so that others can see and observe that what we have done. Okay, and we can also see and observe that what we have done exactly. Okay, this is one picture you can see. Sometimes more than one item, this pink box I am reading, sometimes more than one item of a data is represented by symbols. Key used to indicate the number of items represented by the symbol. Okay, like you have to use this flower, okay, to represent the data. You can see Rohit is having 13 flowers, okay, and it means that one flower is means one, it is representing how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 are there, no? 5 and 5 is 10. Means we are counting the petals, my dear, of the flower. We are not counting one flower, we are counting the petals of the flower. You can see this petal which is there, that one petal. So there are 5 in this also 5 is this, and here it is 3. So that is why it is written 13 here. Okay, it is written with black 13 here. Okay. Sunita is having 17. So 3 full flowers we will draw and 2 half, means 2 petals only we will draw. Then it will be 17. In the same way, next one is 14. So 2 full flowers we will draw and 1 4 petals we will draw. In the same way the next one, 21. So 4 full flowers we will draw and 1 petals we will draw. See, 5 bouquets. Okay, one flower is representing 5 bouquets and one petal is representing one bouquet. Okay, like this. So that is why for 5, if a number of if 13 is given, for representing 5 we have just drawn one flower. In the same way, for representing 1 we have drawn one petal. Okay, that is why it is drawn in this way. Okay, so half also we used to draw to represent the data. Okay, see this one. Modes of transport used by students. How we used to do? This symbol that is present upside, a smiley. One smiley represents 2 students. So school bus is having how many students? There are having number of 12 students. So only 6 smileys we can draw because one smiley means 2 students. So half of 12 will be 6. So we have drawn only 6 smileys. In the same way, in the school bus there are 12 students. In the car there are 8 students, means 4 smileys only we will draw. In auto rickshaw there are 6 students, so only 3 smileys we will draw. In cycle there are 8 students again, so only 4 smileys we will draw. In while walking there are 10 number of students, so 5 smileys we will draw. So like this we used to draw. So what is the total number of vehicles which is being used by the students? That is 44, which is the highest number of vehicle, which is the maximum vehicle which is being used by the student. That is school bus, means number of students are more on the school bus, you are more using the school bus. How many, the which in which one the minimum number of students are going or using? That is the auto rickshaw. Auto rickshaw is being used by only 6 students. Only 6 students are going, so that is the least. Okay, like this also you can get some of the questions related with this. You can see this one here. What it is given? It is given different types of fruit in the orchard. Number of trees. There are 30 coconut trees, 35 oranges, 25 bananas, 20 mangoes and 15 apples. Coconut trees. There are how many? The scale is given. That scale means one tree is representing 5 trees. Means one tree if we are drawing, it means 5. So for coconut, how many trees you will draw? You will draw only 6 trees. We have drawn 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Only 6 trees we have drawn. In the same way, for representing oranges, we have drawn 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. How many trees we have drawn? We have drawn 7 trees. In the same way, for representing bananas, we have drawn 5 trees. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. There are 5 trees. Okay, because total 25 number of trees are there and one tree is representing 5. So accordingly we will make. Okay. How many mango trees are there? Only 20. So it means we have to draw only 4 trees. 1, 2, 3, 4. And the last apple. How many apple trees are there? Only 15. It means for 3 trees. So 1, 2 and 3. Only 3 trees we will draw for representing apples. Okay. Only the name you will write and the name of the fruits we have written here this side and the numbers we have represented to the left side of that. Okay, now you can see we are going to move on. Now we are going to do some bar graphs. Bar graphs are little bit different from the pictograph. Here we used to draw bars, here we used to draw bars for representing the number of items. Okay. The bars can be drawn horizontally and vertically. In both the ways bar can be drawn. Okay, it's not fixed that it can be drawn horizontally only or it can be drawn vertically. In both the ways it can be drawn. See this one, in this you can see how many coconuts are there, 30 the same, 30 coconuts, 20, 35 oranges, 25 bananas, 20 mangoes and 15 apples. So there we don't have to use any kind of symbol. So no need to use the key or no need to use the scale here. We will what do? We will to this side we will write the numbers. You can see. Okay. So you can see to the right side we will write the numbers. Like we will take the difference between 5 because you can see the difference between the numbers are 5. That you have to see. The difference between that is 10, 5, 20 and accordingly you have to write the number. Like the difference from here is from the last we can see from this right side we can see that from 15 again it is increasing 5, then again it is increasing, again it is increasing, and from the left if we will see that 5 it is decreasing. So the difference should be of 5 from one number to another. We start from 0. When we are drawing the bar graph, we start from the 0. Like this we used to draw one bar like this, one line and another one line we will draw in this way. After that we will write the number with the help of marking. First you will write 0 at the corner. Okay. After that 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Not more than 40 you have to write. Okay. Because 30 till in 30 only you have to represent. After that you can draw the bars. First downside you will write below one, you will write the name of the fruits: coconut, orange, bananas, mango and apple. Like this you will write the names. After that you have to draw the bars. So first the coconut. How much coconut trees are there? How many? There are 30 coconut trees. So you have to draw one bar which should be at 30. Okay, till 30 you have to draw. In the same way again you have to draw the bar that is till 35, that is number of oranges they are representing. In the same way you have to draw the bananas, that is 25, then mangoes, that is 20, and then last apple, that is 15. Like this you have to draw the different bars according to the number of trees which is given. Okay, and with the help of these vertical bars, you can see these bars are there. With the help of this bar you have to represent the number of fruits in the orchard. If the standing bars we are drawing, that is called as a vertical bar. You can see all are standing, so they are called as the vertical bars. Okay, so when we are drawing the bar graph, it's very important. We have to see the difference between the numbers, that what is the difference between one number to another number, and accordingly we used to write the number, and we always used to start from 0. Okay, and 0 we used to write at the corner first, and then after that we used to write down the number. It can be 1 2 3 also, it can be 10 20 30 also, it can be 200 300 also. It depends on the difference between one to another. Here the difference between the all the trees were 5 only, so I have taken the difference between one number to another number is only of 5. Okay, you can take more also, it depends on the question what it has been asking or what it has been given. Okay, and these are the vertical bars which I have drawn here for representing the different kinds of coconuts, oranges, bananas and mangoes and apples. Now we are drawing the vertical bar, my dear. Sorry, horizontal bar. Horizontal bars are also called as the slipping bars. Okay, so in this little bit changes there. The rest things will be same. Only the numbers which we used to write the left side that time, that we will write downside. That we will write below. And the number of fruits which we used to write below in vertical one, that we are going to write to the left side. And then after that we have to draw the bar accordingly. If the number of things whatever it is given, according to that only the bar will be drawn, and according to that only the bar will be represented, we can say. So coconut are 30, so the bar will go till 30. Oranges are 35, so the bar will go till 35. Bananas are 25, so it will go till 25. In the same way, mangoes are 20, so it will go till 20. And apples are 15, so it will go till 15. We cannot extend it, okay? It's not like that by ourselves we will extend. Whatever the number or the quantity is given, whatever the data is given, accordingly only you have to draw the bars, okay, for representing that. Nothing more than that. Okay, you have to draw the bars for representing that. Okay, when you are drawing the vertical one, you have to write the numbers to the left side and the names below. When you are drawing the horizontal bar, then you have to write the names to the left side and the numbers to the downside, that is below. Okay, like this only we used to draw the bars. Some more examples are there also. See, there were three girls, Simi, Sanya and Suzanne. These three girls have make a chart, okay, and they have plucked some of the flowers, and then how many flowers they have collected, that we have to show with the help of bar. So where the bar of Simi is, Simi's bar is on 5, it means she has collected 5 flowers. Where the bar is of Sanya, it is on 7, it means she has collected 7 flowers. Where is the bar of Suzanne, it is on 4, it means she has collected 4 flowers. So the number of flowers which they have collected, accordingly the bar is drawn. Who has collected the most number of flowers? That is Sanya. Who has collected the least number of flowers? That is Suzanne. And who has collected the medium number of flowers? The medium flowers? That is Simi. Okay. So like this, no one has collected the equal number of flowers. Everyone has collected different numbers of flowers. This we have shown with the help of bars. We have not drawn the pictures. We have not drawn the symbols. We have represented it with the help of different bars. And you can use different colors also for representing the bars. Hey, there is one rabbit, okay, and this rabbit is selling fruit. He's having different varieties of fruit. I think some are cherries, some are mangoes, some are apples, orange, like this. So many kinds of fruits are there. Now, my dear students, you have to make the bar, okay? You have to make one bar to show how many mangoes, orange, apples, or cherries he is having. Let's do it. So you can see the number of mangoes are on 12, 2. It means 2 mangoes are there only. The cherries are, I think lots of cherries are there. 4. 4 cherries are there. How many apples are there? Apple is 5. Means number of apples are the most. And last is orange, that is 3. So number of oranges are 3. So what is the total number of fruits which he is having? You have to add all. 2 plus 4 is 6, plus 5 is, yes, 2 plus 4 is 6, plus 5 is 11, and plus 3 is 14. Total fruit which he is having is 14. And which is the maximum number of fruit, means how many maximum number of fruit he has eaten, that is 14. Okay, and which fruit he has eaten the maximum, that is apple, and which fruit he has eaten the least, that is the mango. Okay, so like this we used to represent the data with the help of different bars. Okay, upside we will write fruits eaten by maximum. Okay, which fruit is eaten maximum, that is we are knowing apple, and which fruit is eaten the least, that is mango, and total number of fruit which he has eaten, that is 14. So this is how we used to represent. This is how we used to represent the data with the help of symbols, pictures, and even by the bars. These bars can be drawn on the bar graphs also. That paper used to come, on that also we used to draw. Okay, that also that also used to be used for showing the bar graph. Okay, and you can show in the copy also. That is all, my dear. I hope you all have understood whatever I have explained. Go through the video, Watch the video nicely. If any problem, query, anything you are facing, you will come with that in the online classes. I will try to solve those problems. Okay, and we will discuss together so that other can also get the solution of those problems. That is all for today. Thank you everyone.